Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video I just wanted to take and explain a few things about the hammer base that I just recently made. So I've finally got my power hammer set up. The forge is just a little bit, maybe just out of sight of the camera here. I really can't tell from this angle. But the forge is right there, the anvil's just below you there, and then the power hammer is over here. Unfortunately, that does mean I have to walk out around the forge, which delays a little bit of time, but usually when I'm working on the power hammer, I'm using larger tool steel, or I'm forging something that requires a larger piece, a larger chunk that requires a power hammer. So therefore I have a little bit of extra time. It's okay to take a walk from the forge then over to the power hammer. I don't do that much light work under a power hammer. So the base that I came up with was some 4x6 treated timbers, all stood up on end, or the 6-inch inside. Now this is dimensional lumber, so it's actually a lot smaller than 6 inches. It's like 5.5 inches, I guess you would say, because by the time they mill it all down, by like 3.5 inches wide. But anyway, so I stacked up a whole bunch of them here. I drilled some holes in them, got some alignment pins in them, and then went ahead and anchored them all together later on. Now I did this over a course of about 2 days, so once in the evening, and then I just finished it up here recently. The reason why I chose to take and do a wooden platform, I think sometimes they call them sleepers, or like a sleeper platform. The reason why I chose to do that versus concrete is because this isn't where this thing's going to live. So this is not a permanent base. I just needed something in the meantime that won't walk around. So I dug a hole so I could set this in that hole and then cover it back filled with dirt, and it will manage itself pretty easily right here. I may get some, sinking or shifting. That's okay. I can always reset the hammer. I can shift it and shim it and get it to where it's back level again if I need to do such a thing. But the big thing that I wanted to do was get my power hammer back up and running, because I got several hammer orders on the go, and I need it for that, since a lot of them are 3 and 4 pound hammers. So I'm not going to do that all by hand at the anvil. I've got too much work on the go in order to do that. So anyways, yeah, so I got it done. Can't really say much else about it other than it was a fun process to take and get this hammer back together. Learned a few things, kind of how I'll do a little bit different in the future. One, I'll start with having the threaded rod on hand. I did have to go run to the hardware to take and get the threaded rod after the fact. So have all of your materials, if you're going to build a hammer base or any sort of tooling stand or whatever, try to take and have all of your materials on hand before you start the job. It really does help out in the efficiency, and you won't have to break it up over 2 days like I did. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just a little quick one here. Just kind of showing how I put that together and getting this set. Again, this hammer won't live here forever. Eventually it'll be going on the wall back over here off to my left, over on this side, with a much larger hammer right next beside it. So I'll have my power hammers and presses all on that side of the shop, and that should work out fine. But for right now, this will be a good location for it, and hopefully it will continue to give me at least another year or so of service in this spot. That way it can give me some time to do some other things in the shop. But that's it. As always, God bless each and every last one of you out there. Thank you for watching this video, and if you'd like to support the content that we do here, consider sharing it around with your friends, and Jessica and I will just really appreciate you and thank you for that. So that's it. God bless. Bye.